So what's up, YouTube? This will be my first ever video. Pretty excited about it. The reason for this video, I guess I'll explain a little bit about myself. I'm 33 years old. I'm a bartender. I live in the States. This will all tie in together here in a second, but always been a fan of music. Always liked learning different instruments. If I've enjoyed the instrument, I'll try to learn one, I've bought tons of, violins and pianos and trumpets, saxophones, all sorts. If it's out there and I enjoy it, I'll try it, just to try it. Sometimes I pick it up really fast, sometimes not so much, but I enjoy the challenge of trying to learn a new instrument. So, a while ago, I was hanging out with a few buddies of mine. We were up in my cabin, and there was just cardboard tubes laying around, and I started playing one like a didgeridoo, and it turned out really nice. And I had mentioned didgeridoo to one of the buddies, and they weren't sure what it was, so showed them a couple videos, and I was like, that's basically, it's a tube. It's a wooden tube, but so practiced a few, don't do really well with the circular breathing or anything, but I'm learning. So I tried to do the circular breathing, just not super good at it. There's always a break in it. I'm sure I'll get it eventually, but for now I'm doing pretty well for just only using PVC pipes and cardboard tubes. So to get back to working, I'm a bartender, and the other day I had a couple folks come into the bar, and I don't try to overhear everything. I keep my ears open in case I hear, words like drink or thirsty or, kind of cues that as a bartender you listen for, so that, okay, I should probably turn around and see if they need drinks or whatever. And so I overhear them talking about something, and the girl says to the guy, well, ask the bartender, maybe he knows what it is. And so I turn around, and he goes, hey man, have you ever heard of a didgeridoo? And I was like, yeah, holy shit, I've been learning to play one. And he was like, what? No way! So, I was talking to him, and I had a piece of PVC pipe at work behind the bar. And so he's super intrigued about learning to play. And I said, a really good starter didgeridoo is just a piece of PVC pipe or cardboard tubing. And I said, an 1.5 inch diameter should work pretty well. And so that day he went out and bought some 1.5 inch and 2 inch diameter PVC. And the next Friday he came in, which was just this past, a couple days ago. He came in and he was like, dude, holy crap, I learned how to play didgeridoo, and thanks to you. He's like, I found one on Amazon and bought it, and it's super easy. And I was like, oh, that's cool, man. He's like, do you have an actual didgeridoo? And I was like, no. With the bills and stuff, I couldn't afford one right now. But I plan to get one super ASAP. And so he was like, when do you work next? And I was like, Tuesday, Wednesday. And he's like, well, I'm going to bring you a didgeridoo on Tuesday or Wednesday. And I was like, no, dude, don't give me a didgeridoo. Don't do that. And so, of course, mindset on it. I don't know, maybe he won't, but the day is coming still. So, I don't like people just getting me things. It always freaks me out and makes me feel like, not that I begged for it or anything or even asked for it, but it always makes me feel like a beggar, which is not a bad thing. I'm not going to talk shit about people who are in need, but I have enough in my life that I don't need to. I can, if shit hits the fan, I can sell off things that I own, or, really, I'm not going to be struggling anytime soon, hopefully. So yeah, whenever anybody gets me, goes out of their way to get me something, especially if I know it's not cheap, I can't stand it. So, the purpose of this video is to say that in exchange for him buying me this didgeridoo, I'm going to make him a knife. I make knives, which just a pastime. It's pretty fun. And I just got some new tools, which will make it a lot easier and make my knives turn out a lot better. So I'm gonna make him a knife, and I figured I can do a whole video on making that knife, and then he can watch that later if he so chooses. So that's what this is for. And if you're watching, thank you so much for the didgeridoo. That shit is badass. Hopefully I will be playing it all the time and be a master, and then we can go to Australia and jam together or whatever. So but yeah, to come still will be probably a build video. If you guys want to see that, well, it's gonna be coming up shortly after this video. So yeah, so watch for that. It'll be fun. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in one video or if I'm gonna separate the two videos, but this is just the introduction.